Is it time?
Yes. We've let these humans win enough.
Blitzball!
Gotta get that train moving.
I like your busty boobs. Cause you see me underwear color. Okay. You must, I think
Alright, so we're here. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. I've had this game installed on my PC for years. Played it for a little bit. That footage may be on this channel and on my personal channel. But yeah, this game, when you tell me Skyrim in space, this is what I think of. I don't know what the fuck Starfield was doing. But
why stay earthbound when prosperity
let's get
waits
into
you
it.
in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 90%. Hit drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Good. Hawthorne should be close by.
Damn.
What in law's
That's nasty
name?
work.
Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I don't know. I'm starting to get more and more scared of shit falling on me. After I heard this story about the guy who crashed through the church's chicken, like from the helicopter. Now I'm fucking worried. But if I'm being honest, what kind of fucking degenerate do you gotta be to eat from fucking church's chicken?
been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here.
Bro, what the fuck you want?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Well, I do got some medical skills. I guess I'll heal you up. Fucking talking to me
Looks
like
the
an ad
bleeding
and shit.
stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacers, what? Man, I'm just looking for my shit.
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Okay, so first thing you do is you shoot yourself on some Cheddar Bob shit. Then you climb into a cave and put explosives in the front of the cave to cave yourself in like a dumbass.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Okay, you dumbass. Just give me your fucking gun and just fucking sit here. Yep, give a complete stranger your gun.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Yay, shout out to you for getting your slogan right. Tell me about the Hope right quick. Do you know anything?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I know he ain't talking about Cleo from Psychic Hotline. Where the fuck am I?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Just looking at his face, he don't believe that shit. We out.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Okay, so we got a little bullet time. I'm finna be using the fuck out of this.
over here before you get yourself killed.
Seems like to me I'm the only one doing the killing around here.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Wow, so both of y'all work for the same company. Well, I seen one of your homeboys held up in the cave.
Really? How is he?
Well, he's still an idiot who went to a cave and put explosives in front. Hopefully you're a little bit
Of course
smarter
I am.
though.
I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath.
Okay, if
Stretch my
all
legs,
supervisors were smarter than their employees, which they're not. All supervisors are fucking idiots who don't know how to delegate tasks properly. But we're not going to get into that. How about I give you a fucking 0 on your customer service satisfaction? Because you look at you. Talking about, oh, I need a couple of winks just to get myself together.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
That's the fucking spirit.
Here we go.
Let's get some shit done.
Come out and play!
I just earned a fine bonus. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, you take your time moonwalking and doing that paperwork. I'm gonna go ahead inside and check it out.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay, so she must be like that computer from Star Trek or Outlaw Star or something. That's a throwback right there, Outlaw Star. And I really don't appreciate you talking to me like that.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold up, so she said eject. And we're on the fucking ground. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Ain't nothing happened.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Well, I'm sorry that you're so fucking sad right now. But we need to get this ship moving. We got business.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Well, I hate to tell it to you, homegirl, but your captain is dead. Dead as a doornail.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from...
Well, since you only take orders from Captain Hawthorne, I guess I'm the captain now.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
And let me guess, it's not like in a boot somewhere I gotta go do like 10 quests and go kill some people to find it, right?
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I mean, I guess it's okay. It's just an alias. Fucking Alex Hawthorne. Fuck it, I guess I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
You've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to level up. Open your character ledger. Okay, so we leveled up. Let's get it. Auntie Cleo's management training skill improvement. Every time you level up, you get a max directly up to okay. All right, so it gives me a max up to 50 altogether, but then after 50, I have to do them individually. That's fine. Okay, so they gave me a bunch of points here. I'm gonna try to be balanced, but I think I'm gonna lean more towards dialogue. Yeah, these games like Fallout, stuff like this, the games go a lot smoother if you like up the dialogue, stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with dialogue. On second thought, let me change a few things. I don't like that. Yeah, let me kind of spread it out a little bit better and just kind of focus on the dialogue a little bit more. That should work. Looks like I've unlocked the skill. Combat dialogue abilities. Sounds good. Weapons management, T and L, safety training. You have 4 weapons equipped at a time. Navigating weapons. Alright, cool. Alright, so I know I'm going to roll with the handgun and one of these sabers. I don't know what the fuck the telescoping staff is, but maybe I'll run with that too. And I can't dual wield, I don't think. So I guess I can just put another pistol for now. Okay, so I guess our main quests will be in the journal. All right, and we know we got to go find a power regulator. All right. Oh shit, I forgot to select a perk. Yeah, let me do this right quick. All right, now that I got that over with, I might as well look around the ship a little bit. Never had my own starship before.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, I guess that means I can't look at half of the damn ship. I wonder what's up here, though.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Well, I guess seeing as there ain't no crew, ain't shit up here.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Damn. Okay, I guess that's the engine.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay, so if I need to repair equipment, I guess I can just come right here. Sawed-off shotgun.
I suppose
Don't
everything
mind if
on
I
the
do.
Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself.
T&L maintenance guidelines, item repair. Keeping your gear in tip-top shape is expected and something you need to kill. Okay, so yeah, I won't have to worry about repairing equipment because of a mod that I put on. So yeah, moving on. But I think I can upgrade my equipment from here too. So that's always a good thing.
No, really.
Oh shit, before we head out, let me switch this. There we go. Damn, I kind of like that. Knock the sonic rings out of somebody. Okay, time to head out and see if we can find this part.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
See, well, it is my ship, but it's not my ship. But, fuck it, I'm just gonna lie to you.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Oh yeah, you do your thing. Don't worry about it. Just make sure nobody touches the ship, okay? I've never been on an alien planet before. I wonder what strange new things I'm going to see out here. Or just what the hell is going on. Damn. I just blew his back out. Hey, pause. Wow.
Yeah! Now that's how you kill somebody, my brother. You get right up on the motherfucker and bam! Throw his brains all over the sidewalk in broad daylight.
Damn, this thing is a one-hitter quitter. Out here singing lullabies and shit. Man, this place is gorgeous. Got giant cotton balls everywhere. Got the Edgewater sign all up there, looking all big and beautiful. Wow, I am impressed. Let me put my gun away. I don't want these fine citizens to think I'm a threat.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Top of the evening to you, fine sir.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Thank you so much for that fine information, sir. But I am just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Let's see, I could be an asshole. Or I could lie. Nah, I'll just tell him.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Silas, my man, I need a power regulator. Who do I talk to about obtaining a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do a little of this, little of that. I get by, as they say.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Silas, my man, did you just say you make people rent graves? That's fucking wild, bro. That's new. Ooh, they're gonna start doing that soon.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Damn. Well, I guess you got to do what you got to do, Silas. All right, I'll go collect it for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
All right, Silas, and can you tell me about the whereabouts of these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
All right. Well, I'll go gather that, and yeah, I'll be back. This place is nice. It's clean, but it's dirty at the same time. It's like a dirty clean. I like it. Let me put my gun away. I don't want to scare any locals. Oh shit, they got the fugitives right here, just kind of sitting out in the open. Let me see if I know anybody. Well, he looks familiar. Doc Maybell Burgess from Spacer's Choice, Department of Retirement, a writ of execution. Damn, they trying to kill the doc. Oh man. Generous bounty payment on delivery. They not even saying how much they paying. I ain't turning him in.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Damn, that lady almost lost a finger. That's fucking crazy. Well, I guess this is where I gotta go. Damn, where the hell the receptionist at? Nah, I don't want to steal nothing from these fine people. Yeah. See, look at that shit. The game thought it was slick. I'm gonna fucking leave the door open so I can go steal something. Let me close the door so I can borrow.
Borrowed it. I was gonna return it.
No, an honest thief. We have an honest thief here, dude.
Well. This must be that cannery that they were talking about. It does look easy to lose a finger up in this can. Oh shit, they got snack machine. Let me see if they got some chips or something. Maybe a sody pop. Spacer's Choice automated sales units. Vending machines. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 allows you to sell. Okay. Alright, cool. No chips. But it looks like it sells guns and ammo and stuff like that, so. This armor's nice though, even though it's way out of my budget.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this address. The grease monkey, Argo?
Oh, this is where everybody went.
Sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Oh, no. Don't worry about me. I'm cool. You guys can finish your conversation. I know how to wait patiently.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Man, you people on this planet sure do love your Spacer's Choice. Let's start with introductions. My name is Starverosis.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Do I look like the type of guy who will work for Spacer's Choice? Hell no, I'm not in uniform.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
And passing through is exactly what I'm gonna do. I just need a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
And let me guess. You want me to do something for you first. It's always something.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Damn, bro, you don't even know me. That's a lot to be asking. Like, oh, go shut their power off.
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Oh shit, we got a man of the cloth. This man out here quoting Bible scriptures and shit.
I do not attend the good vicar's sermons as often as I should, but yes, I am a scientician, born and raised. And my faith tells me that hard work and difficulty fortify our spirit. Well, this is hard work I ask of you, but there is a reward at the end of it.
Okay, so I feel like you're hiding something from me. You better go ahead and just tell me before I go all the way out there.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I knew you had something that you wanted to tell me. It's not really even a surprise, you know. I knew it. Some fucking people there.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, homeboy. You got people running away from you. You want me to go take their power and shit. And, you know, if you want the people back, I can bring them back to you, but I charge by the head, so.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I mean, well, Mr. Thompson, I could bring them back for you if you wanted, but how will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Well, that's understandable and all, but if she doesn't want to come back, I could drag her back by her hair if you want.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Look, man, I completely understand. I can drag them back, like I said, if you want, so I'm not going to make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Well, she can come if she wants to. The more the merrier, in my opinion. Plus, I can always use as many meat shields as I can get.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Well, I guess I'll be hitting that dusty trail then. C&P New Manager Seminar Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Cool beans.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Okay, I understand. I mean, I'm just saying you're one of the most, gorgeous companions I've had in a while. Well, I appreciate,
We better
the
clear
company.
out of Mr.
That's
Thompson's
it.
office
I was
before we talk.
just trying to tell you that I appreciate it.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Hold up. Didn't you just tell me we should clear on up
Can we
out of
talk?
here? Now you want to talk. I was just being nice, trying to compliment you and stuff, and thank you for coming on the journey with me. But we could talk outside.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I mean, he does seem like he has a lot going on, and he's probably not the most honest person around. He's a politician, and we all know how politicians can be. But, I mean, my opinion, he doesn't strike me as the most honest person.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I mean, that's the only thing I've been trying to do since I got here is leave. So, I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave this town because it does have issues. But how do you know the deserters?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Well, like I said before, I can't really blame anybody for wanting to leave. Hell, I want to leave. I just got to get a power regulator first.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Hold up, so now you sending me on a side quest to go talk to some dude named Vicar. Like, I guess I can go talk to him. It wouldn't hurt if we stopped by and seen what he had to say, but shit.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Look at that there. Only reason why we going is because it ain't that far. Come on, Pavati, if that is your real name. Sending me on side missions and shit. Nah, my bad. I'm tripping. I thought he was standing outside and around the corner and shit.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
How can it be too clean in here? Like, is you that used to living in dirt and dust?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
That part. Nah, Padre, Parvati here wanted us to speak to you and get your blessing for the journey that we're about to go on. Or perhaps the people that we're gonna have to drag back by their hair.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, boss man. I'm finna go cut their power. Boss man said the bill is due. Time for them to pay, or it's going off.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Yes, she does have a soft heart, and she wishes for me to ask your advice before I go cut their power.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Oh boy, try to convince them to come home. I mean, I guess I can do that. We do got some dialogue skills. So why not? I can try to convince them.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I know you ain't talking about them marauders. I done blew one of their butt cheeks off. Like, I ain't worried about them marauders.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
You willing to pay a lot of loot for some book? Shit, tell me some more, man. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
M. Bakoto, huh? I know a lot of books by that man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm serious. I'm gonna go look for it. As long as you got my money, I'll look for your damn book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Shout out to Pravati. Send me on a side mission to get a side mission. That's crazy. Nasty work. Okay, TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. A companion ledger. Good shit. Before we hit the road and go out there and cut them people's power, Let's go ahead and do a quick mission for that grave digger guy. He was willing to pay me to do something. Oh, look at that shit. One of the first degenerates late on they damn grave rent people works at the salt tuna factory.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I got bad news for you fellas. It's time for you to pay them grave fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Nah, I ain't gonna snitch on you. I mean, you did pay it, so, you know. Long as it got paid, we good.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Hold up. Your coworker killed himself and you're paying for his grave fees? They ain't even a member of your family, a relative, a cousin, a aunt, something? This is some random dude, like, that you work with.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Hold up, so this fool was related to you. I'm confused.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Oh shit, so the dude, the empty desk in the front,
Spacer's Choice
that's the dude who killed himself. Damn, I'm sorry that, you know, he died like that. He had to be family if you gotta pay for his shit, right?
Eugene wasn't family.
But your ass just said closest living relative. Like, you had to pay for it.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Hold up. So because he killed himself and you found his body, you have to pay for his grave fee. Because it's considered vandalism of company property. That's fucking wild.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Hold up, so now you would have had to pay the company back his value like a reverse life insurance policy if he would have been found out. Treated that man just like an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna let you get back to your life, ma'am. Thank you. Damn. Shit, I might as well finish them all before I go back out and report to them. Guess that door don't even open up.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Okay, I guess the ones with blue are the only ones that open
Yes,
up.
Mr. Thompson.
Watch me
fine,
forget
Mr.
that, though.
Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Man, you in here talking to your boss like you nervous about something. What's going on, man? You nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Nah, homeboy. You owe somebody something. And I just came to collect.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Oh yeah, he told me everything. How long you think you can keep a secret like that, huh?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Hey, man. I'm sure that, you have such a tragic tale that, you want to just share with me, but I'm just here to collect the loot that you might have stashed away in your pocket. I'll take it off your corpse if I have to.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
I mean, I am always looking for job opportunities. It just really depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Sounds like nonsense, but you know what? I'll think about it for you, old fella.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? Who the fuck said that? Somebody just randomly outside listening to our conversation.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
So you're eavesdropping and you don't want me to help an old person. I might as well use my medical 5 for this question, though. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Okay, so you don't want me to give the old man his medication. So what do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I got enough persuasion. Why don't you let me worry about that?
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Okay, I get it. So you're gonna either sell the medication off, or you're gonna help sick people. I get that. But he's paying. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
All right, bet. Let me think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Pavati, don't pay me no mind making backroom shady deals.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
First of all, how fucking dare you on this dirty ass planet? I'm probably the cleanest thing here. Second, I can show you these hands if you'd like.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
While I would like a nice haircut, I'm not sure that the haircut that I would want would fit Spacer's Choice's standards. But Silas sent me here to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
So what you're telling me is that you're a broke boy.
He's broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's cute. Real cute. I'm not even gonna lie. That's some real quality drama you got right there. You should consider an audition. But I need that money.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Your medical rights? Nah, man. Just write him an IOU and maybe he'll let you, slide this time. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
So I guess you want me to think about what you have available to use as collateral. That's crazy.
Much obliged.
I'll think about it. Yeah, nah, man. I don't think you have anything back here we can give to him, unless you want to get me to get them bullets off that dead body. But I don't think he wants those. I want them.
What can I do for you?
Actually, I'm something of a doctor myself.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
So, you prepare the corpses for burial. That doesn't sound like a doctor's job to me.
You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, I got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
Actually, no, I don't have any questions for you. These questions kind of suck. On second thought, I can't just leave. I gotta find something to take back to Silas. Bro, I know you got some collateral in here somewhere. What am I talking about? You ain't got nothing in here. Just broke.
You're broke!
Okay, so it looks like we got 2 sets of money from people. Gotta get 2 more, but the broke one ain't got none. So I guess we'll go find the other guy and get his money. Nah, I think I'm gonna switch to my knife. That way if I gotta poke me somebody, I'm gonna poke them. go pretty balanced, except for with. Nah, I think I'm gonna go pretty balanced.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Hey yo, it's a ghost on here walking around. Is that who he want me to collect the money from? From a ghost?
Thank the law. I've been repositioning
ignore
back up
that.
for months.
That was just a glitch
Guess the boss finally
in the
came to his
Matrix.
senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Okay, so first of all, let me say that I respect old people in the workplace, but he is out here tripping. He's senile. Silas just sent me to collect your fees, homeboy.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I'm gonna leave you here and you can keep up the good fight, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Let me check out this garbage right quick. There's always something in the garbage. Look at that shit. Somebody put this nice necklace in the garbage.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Yo, Silas, what are you talking about, bro?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Parvati. I know how it can be to lose a loved one.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Silas, about the fees, I tried to get all the money, but, you know...
You run into any trouble?
Yeah, man, Conrad sitting here talking about he can't pay because, you know, he ain't got it.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners, skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Okay, so I get it. You want me to put the squeeze on Conrad ass. Make sure you give it up. I got you.
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Don't worry, Silas. I'll take care of it. Back again, but don't you worry about that. Conrad, receptionist shot herself. This is bad. Spacer's choice property. Who's an asset? We already knew that. It's gonna ruin us. Play. Okay. Indeed. Phyllis G. I think that would be it. We should be able to use that information to extort him.
What can I do for you?
So I know about Eugene, and why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Well, your dumbass left a note on the back counter next to the dead body telling me all about it. But in actuality, I read your mind.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Well, while his family may miss his teeth, none of them are paying for his gravesite. So I suggest that you sell them off because they may be worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Hey, look, man. As long as you're sure about it, I'm sure about it. I'm just here to collect. As long as you pay your bills, it is what it is.
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Hey, man. I just want to know what happened. Word on the street is he killed himself. And I just want to know what happened. Doctor to doctor, that is.
I am a surgeon!
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Okay. So he was all high on drugs and shit. So that's a good thing then. At least the town never had to pay the penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Well, thanks for explaining that to me, homeboy, and good luck with your future debt.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what it is. How did you know? Anyway, Silas, my man, about those fees we discussed.
You run into any trouble?
Nah, no trouble. All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Well, I will say, just to let you know, I did go through a lot to, get this work done for you. To go and, blackmail people.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
What the fuck? I don't want nothing to drink. I can buy my own drinks. What I need from you is money. Dinero.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Oh yeah, I forgot to let you know that boy Abernathy, he might have had something like a virus or a plague or something, That Ovid.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Hey man, he said you knew. I didn't know what to tell you. He said you knew.
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you about something else right quick before I go.
Yeah?
Let me see here. Yeah, you heard anything about my old colony ship, the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
You ain't heard nothing about it since you was a stripling. Damn. Well, I guess everybody really did forget about us.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Ah, man, you just don't understand. They actually fucking forgot about us. They put us on a ship, sent us halfway across the fucking universe, and y'all forgot about us.
I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Hold up, Silas. Don't take my kindness for a fucking weakness. Don't make me fucking blow your butt cheek off. I ain't playing them games with you.
Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
I don't give a fuck what you or the board say. Our business is concluded.
I'm the captain now.